time today to join. Awesome. For joining the Ray and WheelRight today. Once again, my name is Addie Smith. I'm a research analyst for the Ray, and I've had the pleasure of getting to MC, moderate in the garage since we started it back in November. It's since become one of my favorite parts of the month as we get to showcase leaders and innovators in this net zero transportation space. Our guests today are joining us from across the pond over in UK, where I think it is after normal work hours. It's about 5:30. So I just want to give a special shout out to Jason and Jacob for time traveling to be back with us here in the US during our workday. So just a few quick reminders before I let Jason take things away. Jason over at WheelRight will get exactly 15 minutes to present, so that we have time for some Q&A afterwards. Don't be shy with your questions, folks. Drop them in the chat, come off mute, direct message me directly, however you want to do it. We just want this space to be as casual and welcoming as possible. And with that said, In the Garage is a neutral environment free of any obligations. We'll be recording the presentation portion, as you just heard, but the Q&A will not be recorded. I think that's all I have to cover. So here's Jason Pemberton, Customer Success Team Leader at WheelRight.
Thank you, Eddie. And good afternoon to your wider audience. Before we start, a lot of people normally say, what does WheelRight do? And WheelRight develops and operates automated drive-through tire inspection and diagnostic service solutions for commercial, transport, and logistical fleets, government agencies, and private vehicles to improve road transport safety while reducing operating costs, energy consumption, in other words, emissions, and environmental waste, hence sustainability. So today we're just going to run through WheelRight. We've got a presentation for you, and we'll run through what WheelRight's all about. Our focus is very much on the entire, we incumbent all fleets. We want HGVs, vans, bus and coach, and cars to pass through systems that we've installed to improve safety on the roads. Who are we? We're headquartered in Oxford. We are very closely partnered with Schneider Fleet Services in North Carolina, in the USA. We have a staff complement of 36 employees and contractors combined. Most of our people are engineers and software developers. We originated in 2004. The technology advanced quite dramatically in 2013, which we'll come to a little bit later. And the commercialized focus took place in 2019. Our IP we've got 105 patents granted or pending in 22 different countries worldwide. So what do? We have automated tire safety check stations. We can check pressure, tread depth, the tire surface condition. So we actually scan the tire surface as it passes through our stations. We can do sidewall inspections. We have very recently added to it tread damage. This is widely based on the commercial fleets. However, we are developing into the passenger part of the market shortly. There's nothing that gets fitted to a vehicle. Our stations are drive-through stations. You just simply drive through in the vehicle. You don't stop. You don't have to get out the vehicle. The station, depending on what the application is, it is developed towards car, bus, or truck. It's the same system with ease. However, there's slight changes within the system, depending on, as I say, what it's aimed at. The automation, we identify where action is required immediately on the drive-through. We have a connected infrastructure, which is networked, and it supplies big data for tires. That's it in a nutshell. We've recently, in the second half of 2022, we did quite a lot of work in the US, along with our partner Schneider. I only joined the company last year, June, and in that period, we completed a site in Atlanta, Richmond, one in Dallas, and one in Smyrna. And we we have others on the go this year so far. I'll come to those a little bit later. The mission for transport sustainability for us is it's a fully automated drive-through tire safety check, providing a solution to reduce business costs. In other words, eliminate your labor costs, automate data entry of tire information, reduce roadside delays, increase the tire life, and increase fuel efficiency. Our management control, well, we increased with daily fleet condition reporting. We can develop your reports to suit your needs. Let's put it to that. The environmental, we reduce the CO2 emissions by achieving lower fuel use and longer tire life. A waste reduction, well, it goes hand in hand. The tires are correctly inflated. The tires they don't get lost quicker, so we reduce the scrap tire, which a lot of us know you can basically not get rid of it properly. The compliance ensures tires are in the best condition before daily service, and the safety, we reduce the risk of vehicle accidents caused by tires, improve safety to workers and public. Our system technology and service, we have a station hardware equipment, we have software services, and we have additional services. Through our station, we can do pressure and motion, vehicle identification, and station monitoring. And through our software services, we do remote monitoring, job reports, customer fleet portal, and tire pressure. Everything underneath that, it falls into the categories that you see. Additional services, we're maintenance services, software services, we're doing customization and integration. We're working with a few accounts where they want us to integrate into what their existing fleet service is, and we're starting to do machine-to-machine reporting. The mission for us is convergence of advanced engineering with complex deep learning software, delivering automated, complete, and immediate tire condition diagnostics. We have the artificial intelligence, which does the inspection and diagnostics. It's then cloud-based, enterprise information management and asset reporting. And then the automated intelligence, which is a ground-based sensors and high-resolution image capturing. So as you drive through, we scan your tire in many different ways, and we report on that immediately. How WheelRight works? Well, as I say, you drive through, we identify, we scan the inputs, we immediate reporting, and then with management and assets, we can web interface and send your reports through to you immediately. If I may, I'm just going to share a YouTube video with you on this system.
Every state wants to reduce highway accidents. Now there is a breakthrough technology that assists to reduce accidents due to tire-related issues. Schneider Fleet Solutions is introducing it to the US. NHTSA reports that over 700 people per year die in crashes due to failed tyres, more than deaths due to cell phone distraction, with unsafe tyres causing more than 78,000 collisions each year. A recent study of 11,500 vehicles found that nearly half had at least one tyre with dangerously worn tread. Infrequent tyre inspections or inconsistent inflating can lead to premature tyre wear that many drivers overlook. WheelRight's drive-through automated tyre safety check station makes it easy for drivers to get instant and accurate tyre diagnostics. Using ground-based sensors and high-resolution imaging technologies, the system measures tyre air pressure and tread depth without the car stopping and without anything being installed on the car or in the tyre. Inspection results are delivered immediately to the display kiosk. Drivers can also get results delivered to their phones. The system has already contributed to dramatic reductions in road transport accidents, energy consumption and environmental waste in many countries. States with travel plazas along major highways and turnpikes can install the automated tyre safety check station to reduce accidents and keep their citizens safe. To find out how to get WheelRight's breakthrough technology installed at your state's travel plazas, contact us at fleetsmart@snyderfleet.com.
Our current customers and our stakeholders, the majority of our business actually takes place in the US at the moment. We're very, very close to Snyder Fleet Solutions. They are our distributor in the US. They are working very closely with Michelin. Through the UK, we are working closely with Bridgestone in Singapore. We're actually starting an installation in Singapore on the 20th of March. In January this year, we completed this particular site in Atlanta, and we're busy with another one at the moment, also down in Atlanta. Our global footprint, the US, as I keep mentioning, Snyder Fleet Solution are looking after us in the US very, very nicely. We have representation in South Africa. We do WheelRight Direct in the UK, and the rest of the world, we're starting to look after that ourselves. As I say, Bridgestone in Singapore have just come on board now, and we're going out there. We're sending a technician out there on the 19th. He starts work on the 20th of March. Timeline for WheelRight. From 2004, the company was founded. They did their first generation weight and temperature 2013. 2015 was the first generation tread depth. 2015 as well, we had a partner join us, capital partner called Calculus. In 2017, we launched the web portal, and then the first generation sidewall. So we've got sidewall imaging as well. 2019, Snyder Fleet Solutions, we partnered with them, and they became our distributor in the US. Since then, we've got 14 stations in the US now. In 2020, we introduced AVFR, so we can read fleet numbers, and we can generate our reports on fleet numbers. In 2021, here in the UK, we developed a mobile station in conjunction with National Highways, and we send this around the country. It's currently at Network Rail. It's moving into via transport. So that's a demonstration unit that we use in the UK. 2022, the first generation's tread damage and dashboard was introduced. And 2023 and beyond, it's research and development plan, the second generation technologies. From there, I can stop sharing my screen and go back to Eddie.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jason. That was really great. I really appreciated several of those images there to get that image in my head. So we'll move into Q&A. We've had a few questions come in, but again, folks, feel free to drop them in the chat.